There's a little slime. We'll attack the slime, and when the slime dies, we get gold for that, which is the first achievement to slay the very first monster. And now we have enough gold to buy another slime. You may also notice we can upgrade the slime, which probably means we get more gold out of it, so we have to defeat them a few times. And now we will upgrade the slime. Instead of 10 gold, we get 11 gold, so that is just a very small difference. But the more we buy it, the more gold we'll get. And the goal for today is to 100% Monster Flipper. That is the game that we are playing right now. And for this, we have a few more slimes on the screen. Now don't worry, I've seen some complaints about demo versions that we play a little bit too many of them. So to counteract that, today I got an early access to a game that will release in 1 week for you guys. Which also means if you like what you see, then you're free to wishlist the game and you'll get notified as it comes out. Mutant activation. Research tree unlocked. That is an achievement, but what do we do with that? We can increase our own damage. Okay, I will do that a few times until we can... Is that a mutant? I think that is a mutant, right? 55 gold is illegal, but completely illegal. What? So now we can always two-shot them. I assume with a crit we will maybe one-shot them. But I would say we'll buy as many slimes as possible. Here we can also see exactly what they have. And there's a mutant. There are so many mutants. Now for the people that love the demo games, fear not, we'll obviously still cover them. That is just the nature of games, you know, it helps out the devs a lot, so they want their games covered in the demo state, so they have a good start. I'm just making sure that we have a little bit of variety in there and not just that many demo games, though I think we have done a great job at that in general, right? We've always done a mix between things. So where's the upgrade tree? Did I... Here... So we need diamonds. Unlocks the attack radius upgrade. Okay, that is an achievement. Attack speed upgrade is very good. I assume we have to pay for that. When we go out again over here, yes, attack radius. Do we care? I think we care, right? That is quite a nice increase if we do this often enough, but attack speed is probably the most important one. The only issue is it doesn't change that much, so maybe I will focus on upgrading the slimes first, and then I will buff up myself. Yeah, 90 gold means all of our money is gone, so let's just go for more slimes so they can stack a bit more together. Okay, well, they are leaving again. We'll get you again. Look at how many of these mutated slimes we have. And each of them is worth a humongous amount. How much is that, right? 80. You know what? I will just upgrade them again and again and again. As long as we have one of the mutated slimes on the stage, we pretty much just need 2 of them and we have another upgrade. So the moment you die, we should have it. We are just missing 1 gold. That's I mean. Wait. First level up, then kill. 95 gold with a singular kill. Oh, there's so many on one spot. You know what? I'll quickly take care of them. And we have another level up. Huge. Before we take on the mutated slime. We have also 15 of the diamonds. I'm not exactly sure how we get them to begin with. But maybe I should upgrade more things in the mutant research. But I would say before we do that, we'll just defeat these 2 and get them out of the way. Perfect. Can we get you? Yes, there's another mutated one. You know what? Oh my god. Okay, there are so many mutated ones. What? Dude, I'm loving that. You know what? Let's go for more damage, right? Let's speed this up. That is pretty much like attack speed, except we see the number quite precisely, like how much impact it has. Good. And maybe... No. Before we do anything else, we'll upgrade the slimes to the max. Perfect. This is maxed out. And there's only 1 more level up, and that was it. Wow, they are tanky now because we leveled them up so much. Yeah, they get 10 HP. So here we have attack speed, but let's check out the research. We could have +4 max levels in the damage. Gold drop is probably the best one to get. Max quantity. Oh, I want that. And then we have quantity upgrade cost. Should I get that first? I would say yes, but I need to figure out how we get the diamonds to begin with, so I'll pay attention to them. Do we get it for destroying one of the mutants? Is that it? Yes, you gave us 2. Maybe the common one has a chance to give us 1 of them, or it's just impossible, and this one will always give us 2. It almost looks like it. Which, to be honest, would also mean I don't really care about the basic ones, right? I only care about the upgraded ones, because not only do we get more gold, but we also get the diamonds there. Was the damage always a +3? That is kind of insane. Okay, attack radius, damage. How are we looking? 41 damage. That is quite a lot. Like, now it's really fast to destroy them. I will go for damage again, because now we can two-shot these guys. Perfect. And we need the money, so it's still worth it. And we want to have more damage for the mutants, that we kill them faster. There is one down there. And do we want to go for more attack speed? I feel like right now we're actually doing good. The irony of the AoE is that I actually only care about this dude. So I actually don't need the AoE. More damage. We have so much money. Wait a second. Reduce the cost of quantity upgrades. I mean, that's probably nice in the future, but right now I don't really care about any of these. Let's increase the maximum level of their levels. The wolf monster, okay. But yeah, decreasing the cost by 10 and paying so many diamonds, which we don't really have right now, is, I think, not worth it. Instead, we just want to upgrade the amount that we have more of the mutated ones. Like, we attack the mutated ones and we accidentally also attack the normal ones, so more will respawn. And we have a higher chance that we get the mutated ones. That is the current plan. Which also means you get maxed out. We actually almost did it. We just need one more. I thought this would result in a little bit more of them. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. But now we have to increase their level ups. And then we also have to make sure to bump up the damage. Because otherwise this takes way too long to kill them. Do we have a mutated one? Not a single one, really. Well, let's make them stronger. There are two mutated ones next to each other. And our damage is 67. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be, right? Why are there so many mutated ones all of a sudden? Do they just mutate over time? Like, even if you have 0 of them, it will just randomly happen. Or do they really flip and turn into the mutated ones? Let's maybe pay attention to that. This is the last one. So if I do nothing at all... Yeah, I got a hunch not a single one of them will mutate, you know. Earn 10,000 gold. Nice, we did that. Easy peasy. Do we want to go for more damage? Why do I care about attack speed, right? Let's just go for the damage, because this is escalating like crazy. And we can go up to 40 in levels, which is a lot. I just realized we have a humongous amount of these points. We don't need the damage, and +4 is kind of pathetic, given that the maximum is 40 to begin with. Base essence. Oh, and mutant chance. Okay, these are the most important ones. I actually don't really care about the rest. The rest is nice, but it's most important that we get a lot of the mutants. And I guess it will also be important that I get a bit more damage or attack speed. Let's go for attack speed, but first, you are maxed out. And there are 2 more tabs that we can go for, but let's go for attack speed right now. It's just really expensive, right? Yeah, honestly, the increase in damage right now is roughly 10%. But the increase in attack speed, even at its lowest one, was only 5%, and it gets worse with every upgrade. So I'm not sure if I really want to go for that, like it's not worth it, speed-wise, if you do the math. So we'll just go for damage all the time. Maybe a bit more radius to make sure we hit multiple enemies more easily, because that means better respawns. Sure, we can do that. So down here, then we'll go for more upgrades. Nice. The only issue is, radius doesn't really speed up the things that we are doing as long as we have the mutated ones. So it's kind of a bad feeling. We have 55 points, that means we can go for the bottom one. Plus 5% chance. I hope that's a flat percent. Bonus gold multiplier is also insane. Minus... what? Minus 30% HP? But the next one must be very little then, right? Because you can't give me 5 times minus 30%, that doesn't make sense. That would be negative HP. He would spawn and just die. That would be it. Okay, we have a bunch of gold. How much did we need, actually? I'm not exactly sure. You know what? I'll just go for gold, because why not? 144 damage is insane. We got you. I will go to 50. We already have 50. Okay, so here's the HP. Did that work? Why is that so expensive? I mean, we have seen the more we upgrade it, the more damage we get out of it. So for example, right now, we actually get 14 damage, but in the beginning, I believe it was a +1, which was pathetic. So it makes sense that these upgrades are so expensive, because the higher we go, the more insane it becomes. But still, it's kind of laughable that we get to 40, and then it's like, oh yeah, the most expensive upgrade you've ever seen gives you 4 levels. It's like, but why? But like, why would I do that? I think I need one more damage upgrade, then we can two-shot the big boys. Let's check that out though, and for that we have to find one. There we go. Oh my god, that is insane. Okay, we need to do other things though, because this is not that good. Right, we go for you. And we need the base essence, that we get more out of them. I think currently we get 3, 32, 35... 41 was 6. Yeah, we get 3. So we want to increase that as much as possible. And right now we don't need damage. Let's go into mutant, base, essence, chance. As I said, I will be all about these right now, because that seems to be the best thing we can do. Oh, that is fast. Maybe it is better than I thought. Yeah, I mean, of course, if you get the upgrade often enough, it will become crazy. And at this point, our damage upgrades cost so much that the value of the attack speed goes up. Because if you think about it, attack speed just multiplies your damage value that you have. So the more damage we have, the more valuable it becomes to get attack speed. And also area, technically speaking. To an extent, not really, but technically speaking, it can be. Hey, area is finicky, okay? I told you about that. It's very helpful to get more of the mutants, but if we don't have multiples in a range that we can hit, it doesn't really do a lot. And for that it's very pricey, but it's pretty much like a faster refresh. Let's go for... Do we... Oh, you're beautiful. Do we max it out? No, let's go for gold and a mutant chance. I mean, I could go for the... I mean, we could go for the gold drop. This is for the mutant. This is for the basic ones. I don't really care about them. The crit. I actually don't care about the crit. Because if I upgrade in a way that we can two-shot them, why would we need that? Eventually we will need it when we upgrade the levels of the slime, but right now we're just farming and becoming filthy rich. Like, do you see our money? Do you see what's going on? We don't need anything else. I could actually need bonus ones here, quantity. Yeah, let's do that. And also max level. Let's earn a little bit more. That means there's also use for more damage, upgrades, because they'll have more HP again. And then it will also not be wasted, because right now I went a little bit too far. Just a little bit. Let's buy these. Do you think we can buy all? Oh, yeah, no, of course. Like, why wouldn't we be able to buy all of them at once? Dude, this is the first creature that we are doing. There is another creature, but I just want to max this out. Do you also have this sometimes? And by sometimes, I mean every single time. When you play a game, you want to finish one thing first, even though it might be smarter or faster to go for the next thing. You're like, no, I don't leave anyone behind. I will max you out, I will completely use you until I throw you away, and then I get the next one. But first, we have to finish the first one. So bonus damage, we'll need this a couple of times. Actually, probably just one more time. And that was it already. Okay, give me gold. I need a lot of gold. I'm falling behind in gold. I don't like this. There we go. This should be a two-shot. No. Oh, you're becoming very expensive. But for this we have bonus gold. But first these. Because these are the currencies that we use to get all of these upgrades. Yeah, I don't like... It's cool. Bonus gold. Sure. Why not? Can't be bothered. Actually, some of these are really nice. Because these upgrades, they also affect the mutants, right? As in these ones here on that menu, they also affect the mutants' values, so it is useful. I need one more damage upgrade, you have to be kidding me. But there's just no way. How much do we need? 8.5k, and then we are happy. Until I upgrade them again. Bam. Two-shot. Yes, the efficiency is through the roof. Look at this. Do we want to go for more attack speed in area as well? That is an achievement to earn 100k gold. Did we just started the game? How did that happen? Already. You're maxed out. Now we will max out this one. That didn't change anything. Wait, what? No, it did. The ones that I hit first were those that were already on the stage, but now the new ones, do you see how we deal like 80% damage to them? Before it was 50%. Earn 1000 essence. Yeah, I mean, like, that's just skill. HP reduction. And now, there's no way I max this out before I go for this guy, right? Like, that would be utterly stupid if I would do that. That's just unreasonable. Well, you know. I'm not saying that ever stopped me. So, let's do it. Oh my god, we can still two-shot them because of the HP reduction they got. Still? No, but that just means we need 10,000, which we pretty much sneeze out. Like, we need to defeat a few of them, and that was it. There's a little bit of a conflict, because there's one upgrade that these upgrades that we are buying costs less, and I want that. But I almost feel like I will spend so much money on it that it's not worth it, right? Because this is a different currency here, where we just get gold. Should I do it? This one. It's so cheap, let's do it. I could have bought so many upgrades with this money. And we would have been way further already. Attack speed. Area. Is the area noticeable? I feel like it is. The wolf will not be worth anything in comparison to this. Like, not in the slightest. Holy moly, you're maxed out. Okay, so we go for the level up upgrade cost. It should be reduced by 50%, but given this should be minus 150%, I don't think it's the case. I think it's multiplicative. Like, for the 30% one, it's first minus 30%, then it's 30% of 70% that it gets reduced by, then 30% of 49% I think is left over, you know, and so on. So it's like left over with roughly, I think, 21% if I'm not mistaken, something like that, okay? We have so much again, so it's time to level them up. Is it gold? Wait, gold drop should actually also affect the big boys, right? They are still 5 times. They are 10 times. Right, because I buffed this up. No, this should actually also affect them. I thought it would only affect the base version, but why would it? Because the big boys, the mutated ones, they are based on the base version. And that's what we call based. I need way more upgrades. This is not good. What do I do? We are finishing the game just with the slimes. I shouldn't have done that. But why shouldn't I have done that, right? Why should I not do what I'm doing? Fart out the slimes? Fart out the level? No. We are just getting started. You don't turn off. There we go. And we kill these. We already have the next upgrade. They just casually give 2,400, by the way. Like, just casually. It's a little bit. You barely notice it. We have the next one. How much gold are we getting? And then we can go for the damage. Max out 10 nodes. Yeah, we did that. Attack upgrade cost minus 5%. The hammered craft tab. So let's go to 100. I think it was 50 to get this. Yes. The damage upgrades. Mallcraft. Okay, what is actually going on here? So you're equipped. You. That is 1 minute to get 10% more damage. I mean, it's nice on top of what we are doing, right? We have more upgrades here. Beautiful. Maybe I should get the cost reduction of the damage upgrades, because this is getting a little bit ridiculous. And that was over here. That's way too expensive. Let's max out these next up. So quantity, that they overlap more. Let's get you in. Dude, I have way too much money. You're about to be done. What do you do? That just upgrades our hammer, right? The Briar hammer got crafted. Equip. It looks different. I wish the hammer was a little bit bigger that we hit with, because this is a choke. Like, you don't even see what changed. Let's continue with the next one. What happens if we go for the 500 gold one, though? Because that's at level 2. Does it mean we don't even need the tier 1? Or does it mean we want to have all of them? Because they have a unique effect, like bonus damage, permanently. I don't think so, right? Whatever we equip is the next effect that we get. Earn 1 million gold. Okay, but like, how insane are we? Like, I'm sorry, but how crazy are we? Let's go for damage. You're maxed out. 1067 damage. Let's check out the tier 2. I hope it's not too expensive. Oh, that's how that works. So you first have to craft all of the tier 1s, I assume. And I said I assume. And then you get the tier 2 eventually, but you have to unlock them to craft them. But that means we don't have to unlock them until they actually show up. We are maxing out the slimes before we do anything else. If you don't like that, well, sucks to be you. How is this actually so insane just with slimes? We don't have anything else. It's just in the slimes. Maybe we don't even need something for the rest of the game. We just keep going for the slimes and that's it. We win with this. How's the crafting looking? Okay, you're almost done. Something tells me either it finishes now or it goes to 1.5 times multiplier because the tier 2 is probably a 2 times multiplier. Tier 3 already. Like, you don't know when to stop. Okay, we need 342, so I will quickly get that. That we can also purchase the last one, and then we'll max out the slimes. Then we'll farm a bit. 30,000, easy peasy. You get equipped, we have more damage. And how much do we have to pay? Way too much. I can't afford that, but, you know, the more we have, the more we earn, so it's kind of worth it. Radius upgrade cost. Right, that was a thing. I should go for them, because in the long run, we will definitely need them. What can we do? We can go for damage a little bit. And here is the final level up for the amount of the slimes, which is an achievement. But next up, we'll have to go for the value, and this will take forever. Earn 10 million gold. Wait, how did we earn this much? When did that happen? And there we go. What do we get now? An achievement, that is nice. Is it time for the wolf, or do we want to get some other upgrades first? I think it's about time that we go for the wolf. That is another achievement. Base essence. We'll do exactly the same story again. That we get as many mutants in as possible. Wanders the dungeon, strikes random nearby enemies with lightning. Sure. Why not? That is also an achievement. Gold multiply. Dude, we have like so much money. This is actually insane. Max HP of the slimes. That is their base value. Death flip duration. Okay, so we have a lot of things now. Let's first get the monkeys in and then we check out if they do something. Like if they are 33 gold. 2,300 gold. So. Yeah, this is not even close. Like this is not even remotely close. And that shows just how overpowered our strategy was, right? Doesn't that show it perfectly well? Because we compare maxed out tier 1 to something barely upgraded tier 2. Yes, Dex. So what is that mirror doing? Oh, it shoots out a lightning attack randomly. I thought there would be a lightning chain that we see. Like that starts on it, but it just randomly appears on an enemy that we have 2 million. What is actually what? Huh? Okay, we need to increase your levels by quite a bit. Here we have max level 2 attack speed. I should maybe get that actually. Reduce the cost. I mean, eventually I'll do that. Can't be bothered right now. So we get more view. I didn't even notice that we paid that. Like, the attack speed is so expensive in comparison, right? But these guys, they cost nothing at all. The hammer is crafted 1.5 times. This is so cheap. I think we're too fast for the game. Like, now that we have the crafting, we actually have a timer what the game kind of expects you that you're able to do. We are far ahead of that. Do we go for this one here, gold? No, we should probably go for the max level first and the max quantity to get this up ASAP, as well as the gold. Maybe I should also just focus on decreasing the slime HP. You know, there's an upgrade for that and the flip duration. Dude, I just got everything. But how is this legal? How much do they give now? 5.8k. Earn 10,000 essence. Easy peasy. I mean, one nice thing about them is they're just added on top. They're not fighting with the slimes. All of them are there, right? So I just get a humongous amount of bonus money. And we also have enough essence that we could actually buy the next damage upgrade. But you know what? We'll quickly do that because this means we can clear the stage a lot faster. It's 1.5k for 4 more upgrades, but this should be worth... Oh my god. When we had 4.7k damage, now we had 1k. Let's go for the farming values first, and then we go for the upgrades. Because if we do it the other way around, yes, we have more damage, but we actually don't farm a lot. Mutant research, we'll go for the levels. Then we'll go for the flip duration. Extra death flip chance. All monsters give more gold. Wait, why would I want them to flip again? Is this like you instantly kill them? Because right now, to me, a flip is actually something bad. It wastes time where they do stuff. But if it means on a flip, it just gives us the gold as well, that would be good. Which I assume. Because why would they give you an upgrade you have to buy that is negative for you? Okay. This is the first time we're actually struggling to get all of the upgrades, but we have a lot of money, so let's go for money. Level up upgrade cost, let's also max it out first, and the quantity upgrade cost. We have Death Flip, the skeleton monster, yeah, but you know the drill, right? We'll first max out these guys before we move on, because that is the most efficient way of doing it, believe it or not. I mean, right now, I would like to upgrade my damage because it's taking very long to destroy the stuff, and it was 2.1k to do so. But you may notice this is taking quite a long time just to get there. And that is the moment where I'm uncertain if it's worth it to go for that, or if we should just go for more of them so we can farm more of the essence instead. Bonus damage. Is there another damage one? No, right? I mean, I will unlock you. The auto hunting tab. Critical damage. We don't need that. Unlocks the sword upgrade set. What? The movement speed. Retarget. Buddy. You gotta change the name of that. That is like very easy to read wrong. Like really easy to read wrong. I don't even know what it does. Is the thing right now. Oh, on. Oh. Amethyst Maul crafted. Okay, so you know what? We will equip that. We'll get the next one for 1 million, which we casually can do because we're so far ahead. So you're not smart is the issue. Actually, I think you're fine. So we go for you. You now have 8.6k damage. We just got another 2000 damage, I believe. I read that so wrong. I can't be the only one, right? Who was a little bit shocked to read it at first. It's like, no way, you actually did that, like, right? Like, right? Like, is it just me? Okay, HP multiplier will help a lot. Maybe the Death Flip duration, I should go for that, but I want to increase the amount right now to make use of our gold. Let's go for the double flip so we can check it out when it happens to understand it. But I probably won't even notice it. Am I missing something obvious that I don't understand? 10,000 damage. But yeah, I think I'm missing something. Extra Death Flip chance. Flip duration. Let's reduce that because that is a lot of money in general. And what do? Reach is longer, cooldown is shorter, damage is higher. Maybe we should go for the mirror first to cap out what we do. Let's also go for the area. Let's also go for the crit because we can afford it and the crit damage. They should be fairly cheap. Oh, this will take forever. Yeah, let's just go for the doggies. How cheap are you? You're actually quite cheap. Hey, listen, I could do it myself with the targeting, but I can't be bothered. This way it's so much easier. And it just flips all of the things right away. Nice, we need one more. Do we have enough to get all of these cost reductions? I would like to have them... That is way too expensive. Like, honestly, I don't care. I'm sorry. All monsters give bonus essence. Oh, I should have went for that first. Okay, we'll do that next. That is a given. That means we need to save up 3,000. And that means I can't buy anything here. So we'll just stay out of it. Which also means I can go for these upgrades I can't really afford. You still take 3 minutes. So we'll just go for you. And then we'll do it again. Just a little bit more, and we get 50% more of the essence. Bam. So now this should kind of skyrocket. We haven't upgraded you a lot down here. I should go for that a couple of times. So we'll do that. Yeah, look at how cheap that is. Oh my god, that was instantly maxed out. So we'll go for it again the moment we can. Maybe also gold, but gold is right now not a big concern on my mind. Because we have way too much of it. Bam. Then we go for gold drops. No, I just said it's not a concern. Attack speed, don't care yet. Bonus amount, nice. And then we'll go for the extra death flip chance for the slimes. Also the HP would be good to speed this up. All of them have minus 5% HP. Now that is one that doesn't really matter. The gold is nice for the future. We'll definitely take that, but not yet. Maybe we should go for the movement speed of this one, but it doesn't even matter because when it travels there and finds something, it's like stands still, right? Let's go for the sword instead, which I assume is its own weapon. Golden broadsword. Sure, let's try it out. But then we will go for the levels since they are cheaper, and then we'll go for the levels or the quantity. Yeah, that's the same thing, okay? Same thing. Bam. Okay. Maul Mastery, complete hammer tier 2. Yep, we did that. Sword count. What does that mean? Sword damage. That is pathetically low. That is a different weapon. There are little swordies flying around. Oh, they are useless. That was it. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go up here. Oh, got you a Marschlecken here. It's a little bit too expensive for my taste, you know. How useless are the little swords, though? What is even danger? I'll click on danger. Is there something that loses us the game if we don't kill it fast enough? You know, in the far future. You're maxed out and that is an achievement. Beautiful. Oh, but we know the crafting takes forever. And while we have the reduction that is so expensive, I'm not even sure if it's worth it. Earn 100 million gold. That is the next achievement. Do you see the destruction power of this thing? Maybe I should go for a little bit of movement speed. The targeting actually seems to be somewhat smart in a way. I'm not sure, it feels like it goes into the center of many of them, but that could just be a coincidence because they flip and fall back into it. The Doomhammer craft. Okay. So how much is that? Oh, that's cheap. I thought there would be a lot more by now, but nope. It's just easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. We have maxed out the bonus gold on these guys. It still takes a very long time to do anything right now, but the final upgrades, they always take long. Maybe we can go for the death flip chance and max that out. The crit, I don't hate it. I just also don't love it. Chain count. Is this guy worth it though? Like, my fear is it doesn't deal a lot of damage, so where's the point? But now we have upgrade. Oh, okay, there's the damage. Maybe... like, so it deals 500 damage. Yeah, you know what? I don't care. You know what I'll do, right? We'll go for the damage of the main weapon. And then we'll demolish every single enemy on this entire stage with a few clicks. Because it goes up by so much. And you know what? For this, I'll take over because you're pathetic. I'm so much better than you. I will turn it back on once we're done gathering. We got the upgrade. Okay, where's your movement speed? You know what? I'll give you 2 more levels. Nah. It's so bad. No. Does that help? I'm not sure if that helps. 1.8 million. Oh, yeah, right. We can easily buy that. Slime HP. Then we will go for the flip. No, yeah, the flip duration. And then we have a last one. And then the slimes are done. There could be more upgrades. We don't know that. But for these ones, we are done. Is the mirror actually doing something? Is this a joke? Like, is this a bad joke? Max out wolf level, we did that. Is there an amount to them? No, right? You can only have this one guy, which is... It's so pathetic. Like, yes, we can get a lot of upgrades here and probably farm the enemies like crazy once we have that. Where's the mirror? There. Is it doing anything? Okay, so it attacks twice. I think. Cooldown. We can get this cooldown to a crazy low number. I would go for the bonus 50% gold, but our only goal right now is to farm as much of this resource as possible, and for that it just doesn't help. Death flip duration. So we get more money. Let's go for the chain, I would say. Maybe we'll go for the death flip. And then for the max HP, because these buff up a little bit how much we earn, but also not really that much. Where's the mirror? There. But I'm trying my best to make it good, you know, and be excited about it. But I think it sucks and I should just ignore it. But it must be good. Like, there's no way you have this entire feature in the game, and the swords as well, and they are just bad. We need to upgrade them more. How's our damage looking? You know what? You're strong enough. I don't need to upgrade you anymore. The moment you crit, they all die. And standing still for a moment is actually not bad, because then we kill the flipped enemies again without first moving around. So I don't hate it. Less flip time, less speed cost, and also plus 2 level ups there. How much is that right now? Oh wow, you're expensive. I mean, we have a lot of money, but these were really early upgrades that we could have done ages ago. This is not worth it. This is also not worth it. This is all not worth it. What do we do? I would say we'll just go for the damage and see how it plays out. Maybe the HP, but 5% minus max HP really doesn't change a lot, right? It would only change something if it actually means we hit less, and in many cases you will not end up hitting less. Okay, you know what? We'll break the cycle. I like what we've been doing, but I feel like at this point we are stuck. And while I like doing silly things, if I feel stuck and if I'm doing something wrong, like this is not the right way, we need to do something else. That's why we have a brain. So we'll go for the skeletons. That is an achievement, and hopefully we get them upgraded really fast. Which also means we need to buy them. 20, and that is more to hit at the same time. So how much do you give? 9 essence. That's not a lot. We'll get the mutant. That is so expensive though. All monsters give more gold. For 8,000, I can't afford that. Like then I'll buy this if I need gold. The hammer is crafted 1.8 times. 10 million. Like, but you're a meme. I can fart it out of my left butt cheek, you know, if I need that. Like, why is that a thing? I should actually go for the quantity, right? Because it gives us way more money. It doesn't give us more of the... Yeah, only the amount gives us more money. So maybe we should focus on that. And we have so much money right now, I don't need to reduce the cost of them. Yeah, that is easy. Like, we don't need the level ups, though, because I think the level ups don't affect the essence. 7, 14, 18. Yeah, I don't think it affects it. So we just want to have the bonus amount to get as much as possible. And also mix in these two. But first we'll go for the amount. Come on, just a little bit more. There we go. And we'll buy that. That is 20 of them at once. Holy moly. Then I would say we'll go for... Yeah, let's get this one another level up. But then we go for 2 more upgrades in this right now. Wait. Okay, that is now a little bit silly. But I believe if I never upgrade them, yes, we get less gold. But they have 0 HP. And that is perfect for us, right? Because we have enough gold. Wait, that is such a 5-head big brain move. Dex, that is insane. Because we only need the essence out of them, we have the gold. I'm trying to find a flaw in my logic. But I genuinely can't find one. I just can't. This is insane. Yes, we'll do exactly that. That also means I don't have to waste any money on anything with this guy. Like, I don't have to waste any money with the... What is it called? With the gold upgrades. These ones. Like, I don't have to buy them. Because they don't give us gold to begin with. It's not the purpose. We also don't need to buy the mutant HP. This is genius. Dude, I love that right now. That means I just have to upgrade my damage enough for the wolves. And that's also it. Oh my god. No, but that is illegal. Didn't I... How much? Oh, that is a lot. Do we want to go for the damage first before we do anything else? Maybe. Probably. Oh my god, and this also means all of our other spells that suck, they are actually good because they can defeat them. 1358. Yes, you can defeat them. Okay, but how much damage do the swords deal? Probably nothing, right? Yeah, +4. Okay, before we do that, we'll increase our main damage. Perfect. We'll increase our main damage. 25,000. You have 45,000. But 1.5 times, so 67,000. 67,000, roughly. And that means we need 3 hits. That is manageable. Okay, let's get the swords in. Let's get the damage up. 1,300. Is not enough for the slimes, by far not. But it's almost enough for these guys. So we need 1 more damage upgrade. Perfect. Then we could also go for count. But I don't think that's really worth it, right? Wait. You go for most dangerous. What does that mean? Like, I have this one here. Danger. Is that the highest level one? You're going after the skeleton. But what do you do after the skeleton? I lost track. Yeah, skeleton. They are always going after the skeleton that is a mutant. Right? No, just skeletons. But they ignore the wolves. Do you see that? They go to the next skeleton. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, so how much HP exactly? 1,300 times 3. That is ouch. So we need a lot more damage in these, sadly. But that's okay, because they will actually have major use. They get these guys that give us the most essence out of anyone. I can't afford that. 6,000. They can destroy that. They can do it. There's a sword. Okay, you're going to a normal skeleton. There's a blue skeleton, top left. It's one shot. It's one. Dex, you're a genius. Dex, like, I'm sorry. Sometimes really goofy, really big idiot. This time, genius. Jane count. We also need to buff you up. So the same thing. We need to get to 4,000 damage, which is one more upgrade. Then it will one-shot these guys because they have 4,000 HP. Right? Like, let's check this. Oh, it's a little bit more. 4,050, 60, 74. Unlock the sword move speed upgrade. That's probably not bad. Attack speed upgrade. Okay, now we are talking, Mr. Hawking. There we go. Oh, if I would have known that, that would have been good. We have area. Okay, you're maxed out. Very good. But there is not more. Earn 1,000 essence. Yeah, guess why? Because we are going insane here. And by that I mean we're just earning a lot, not that we are going crazy. You're maxed out. How fast are you? It's okay. Our swords are flying around so fast, just searching out the skeletons, and only the skeletons. That also means we want to get more skeletons in. So let's get this guy. Then we will max this out right away, but I'm noticing it's getting a little bit difficult with the gold. So maybe we have to upgrade them soon, but the way we did it now is that we got so much bonus money, it's insane. Max out 50 nodes, right? Because the next thing we'll do is we'll unlock these guys. Then we get everything up to speed with this, that it can one-shot them again. Then we will max out the skeletons, because then we want to earn gold with it. Attack speed max level. We're a little bit too expensive. Let's go for more gold. This is the moment where I do need gold. 5.7k, we almost have it. Bam. How much money is that? 7 million. Manageable, but you may notice, very hard to obtain. Let's go for reach? No. The enemies are always around you. We don't need damage. That is the only thing we don't have to upgrade. So how is it looking with the mirror? Why are you guys always at the same spot? Yeah, the mirror deals 0 damage to the wolves. Like, the wolves are the biggest issue. 50% bonus gold. That is insane, though. Interval. I'm not sure how much it does, but we got it. Crit rate. We could also get this a little bit up. Like, how much is... Yeah, never mind. Never again. But now we two-shot them. Look at the dude zooming around. That would actually make movement speed quite useful. Here. It is expensive. It's way too expensive. Yeah, never mind. No. Let's go for more of these guys. Perfect. So we can afford this. But this is the first time we didn't have enough. But to be fair, we've been buying crazy amounts of upgrades, right? So it kind of makes sense. Crit damage? We don't need that. The final cooldown upgrade, 0.4 seconds. Let's check out the mirror. Here. I'm not sure. Like, is it good? It's like, I honestly don't know. I think it's time for the Cyclops, right? Max quantity, we already have it. The base essence is the most important one. Mutant chance, that is the next most important one. Death flip duration. Death flip, man. Yeah, that is so expensive. Gold drop, because that leads to... No? Quantity upgrade cost. That is the one that I was looking for. So first we increase the quantity, then we'll increase these two. The moment this one is level 4. I'm not sure if we care about the cost, but we probably do. Let's check out the HP though. 1,400. 4,200 is the HP. We will never upgrade the right side. We'll just not do it once. We don't need it. Because our swords will go after them, right? Like, let's check out what the sword is doing. Dude, it just went over the entire stage to find this one guy. I am so proud of you. Good that we paid attention to that, though. Okay, we have more... No, I don't care. Even more quantity. I would say we'll do that right away. But I need to upgrade the skeletons, I think. Like, this is getting to cost that we... Honestly, it's not even that much more expensive, right? Let's do it. We don't have to go extreme on it. That we do every single bit. But we'll do a lot of it. And there's also the death flip and everything. Level upgrade cost is nice. Everyone gives more essence. Do we do this right away? Because this is what the whole thing is actually about, right? So we'll give you gold. The swords, either way, don't focus them anymore. So it should be fine. And now we pretty much just wait until we have 12,000. That everyone gives 50% more essence. So you're currently at 20. That is pathetic. But we can upgrade it a few times. You also have a ×3. Okay. Manageable. It's actually kind of crazy that we can afford all of this stuff now. Like, we got a few upgrades and we can do it. This is perfect. Like, this is the perfect order. Mutant HP multiplier. This will actually help us out, right? We want that. Sure. Also the gold multiplier, of course. Gale Cleaver spins across the dungeon, pierces enemies and bounces off walls. I love you, and that is an achievement. Of course it is. I would say we'll go for the gold multiplier first, because right now we are struggling with that the most. But we'll check out the new weapon that we have. Okay, let's wait for 1.2k. Oh my god, that is so fast. Let's also decrease your HP, and I would say we'll get all of these upgrades, because the Wolfies, they still give us a lot of stuff, right? And we need to upgrade you. We don't want to upgrade you. There's nothing in here. Where's the new guy? Wait, it's like the mirror. The mirror is also not in here. So, yeah, okay, there he is flying around. I don't know why he's pausing. I'm not sure if that's worth it, because the swords are just so much better, right? Maybe we should go for the Rune Saber. Because that should be a sword, but better. And then we have more of them. And then we go crazy with them. Death Flip Duration. Let's take that down. Maybe we should go for the max level, but didn't I already get that? Yeah, 4 million. Let's max that out. Good. And then we will go over here. No, wrong. We will go over here. What did I do wrong? Shouldn't it be here? The Saber. Is it now just transformed into the Saber? I think it is. It just gets transformed. Oh, interesting. Yeah, look at this. Its name is Rune Saber. Okay, so it doesn't give us additional things, which is what I was hoping for. Or is there anything else we need here? Like, quantity upgrade cost, sure. Sword damage. We don't need that, correct? Yeah, oh my god, we don't need that. We have way more than enough damage for the Cyclops. So we will go for the essence, or do we just go for the amount? Let's go for the essence, because I think we can't actually afford. We can afford them. But I remember they were really expensive, so let's get these out of the way first. 32 million to get one more sword. It will pay back for itself, right? I hope. I really hope. If not. Rip me. Max quantity. How much is that now? 8 million. That is honestly not manageable. We need more money. Or maybe what we need is just this guy upgraded to the max. Bam. I mean, honestly speaking, if we wait for a little bit, then we have enough money very fast. Equip, 2 times damage, 75 million. Okay, that is now a big chunk, right? That is now a big chunk. But I don't think I can change all too much. Like, our gold strategy is perfect. I can't even upgrade this guy anymore. And if I upgrade this guy, we don't get the blue essence, which we need to get all of these upgrades. So, we're just stuck here. But are you really stuck if you still get there? Huh? Do you see that? How fast we get the millions? Like, I didn't need to wait for a long time to reach that. We'll go for the damage now. And what is the damage number? We need roughly 100,000. We'll not get that. It's not even close. But if we can do it with 2 hits, that is already insane. And then we can also crit. So it could be a one-shot. And we also have a lot of crit damage, so it's already a one-shot when we crit. Okay, but the goal is, we want to get to... That is actually enough, right? Like 64,400 times 1.5 is half of it, so 32.2 is 96.6. And this deals 99,000 damage with 2 hits. Okay, we already have it. That is perfect. Let's give you movements. Yeah, let's not do that again. That's just not worth it. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just not worth it. Death Flip for all of them. Minus max HP for all of them. Let's check out the how expensive the attack speed is. Hopefully it's one a little bit cheaper. Okay, funny enough, 4 million is actually really cheap. I can't believe I said that. Rage. Damage. We don't need damage. Because it's way too much either way. We only need the other ones. Let's keep that on our mind. Bonus area. Okay, how much were you? 6 million. Oh, why is everything so expensive? Why are you doing this to me? I don't need the damage, luckily. We'll go for more of these guys. I don't know if you can see that, but our mirror is now shooting crazy fast over the stage. The problem is I can't even tickle the doggies, so for the skeletons it does even less, but that's not what it's about, right? I mean, I could go for a bit of damage that we get to 40,000, I would assume, and then it does something. I mean, how much does the HP go up? 200. I can actually do that quite a bit. How much is your damage? 10,000? No, 9,000. And it's times 3, so we can go to 3k. And now we upgrade this once. And they no longer get one shot. That is actually nothing. Okay. Let's upgrade you again. One more time. 4.2k. Perfect. Okay, we'll stop there. That is a very good number. You know what? I'll get you because I can. Actually, I should have went for these guys. Max HP, minus 5%. Beautiful. I don't want to go for this dude over here. Maybe I'll get every upgrade once, that we get an understanding of how it works. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, is it worth it? But like, then I would just go for this guy here. Let's do it. You get so much damage. This will actually nuke the stage, believe it or not. Right? Like, where is the dude? Here in the center. So when he nukes now, the doggy still can't care about it, I think. Or maybe they didn't get hit. Actually, 30k is so much. Yeah, no, that kills the doggies. These guys are way too overpowered for that. But that's fine. Purchase all skeletons. Yeah, we did that. So we'll go for damage on you. We'll max this out. This is our main money farmer combined with our main weapon, you know. So you. Then we will go for the amount. We also need to get the final skeleton upgrade now, which is relatively cheap. Maybe I should go for the minus max HP, because they are relatively cheap. Orbits the heart of the dungeon, launches piercing ember orbs. That is another AoE, that is what we needed. We don't need to reduce your HP. Death flip. Okay. Let's get you first and see how it works. But I assume it's like the mirror and this one. Unlock the Ember Eyes. Perfect. We'll get all upgrades once. Count. What do you do? Here. Here. It's this head. And it throws out fireballs. That could actually be insane to clear out the enemies. So we need a lot of cooldown. We need lifetime that they last longer. Size. Damage is a given. Like, damage is maybe the most important one right now. Now the question is, do I want to go for the battle axe that we have? But I think in comparison, the battle... Like, look at how many projectiles it shoots. Did you see that? And the battle axe just flies over the place, but it would pierce the enemies. Do you pierce? Yes, you have infinite pierce, because you have lifetime. I assume that at least. Like, I don't know it, but I assume it at least. Let's help this guy out a little bit, right? Let's make it better. Did we ever finish? You're still not finished. We are so good at this game. I have 240 million. Wait, what actually just happened? Oh my god, look at our sword. I need to give you more movement speed. Wait, we're earning so much money now. Max out the skeleton levels, yes. But we're earning so much money now. I really want to go for these other ones. And especially movement speed. So where's the auto sword? There's no more movement speed. This is the other thing. Oh no. Okay, well, I'm sad about that actually. Let's go for attack speed. Let's see the costs. 10 million, honestly? Kind of... okay. We have more movement speed. It's just not really worth it. Max out all auto upgrades. That also means there are not more in the game. We know that now. Is it just time to go for the new guy, and with this one we earn money? But right now I actually feel like we get enough money. Like, yes, we'll go for this guy. But we don't have to buff up this one yet, because we have enough gold. And here are the new guys. Again, we'll not upgrade the right side. We only upgrade the left side, which is ridiculously cheap. You give 25 essence. Okay. Let's get the max level. No. Mutant gold. Isn't this the one that has the level upgrade? Yeah, there it is. So we want this eventually, but right now we don't need it yet, because it's just very expensive, right, to max it out. And they are so cheap. I think we are fine. So, we have another 20 to buy. Can we do that? But look at the amount of gold that we have. Holy moly. 170,000 HP. Yeah, but that's not worth it. Another quantity upgrade. That means we can go up to 60. Now it's getting to a point where it's so expensive, we will definitely need the past upgrades, but before we do that, we will use the essence that we earn to increase the amount that they drop, like that they have a chance to be mutated, and the amount that they drop. Orchid Warhammer Crafted. How much is the next one though? We can't even do the next one. How much do we need for that? Yeah. Like, I'll be honest, I like the damage multiplier a lot. But I think right now that's not worth it. Like, we need to bump up our essence production. And we have maximized our essence production since a while, since we were at the skeletons the first time. So I don't think we could have improved on that a lot. Why do we have so much money? Where is this coming from? Okay. Oh no, I should have... Well... Is it time? Do we need the... I don't need the money. Like, the money is really not our concern. We have more than enough money. What we don't have is the rest, the essence. Which means I have to continue with our current plan that we have been doing. No, because you guys cost too much. Yeah, I can't afford that. To be honest though, I can. But the Zords don't even go after the Cyclops anymore, so now it's a time where we make them strong because our AoE will farm money from them like crazy. Yes, yes, we found the strategy. I mean, we already knew that. I just kind of forgot about it. That the Zords move on. Mutant Gold Multiplier, very good. HP, these will be the next one. Seriously? And there we go, 50% bonus essence. Maybe that was a little bit too expensive and I shouldn't have done that, but do you see how fast it's going up? I don't have to wait all too long. Oh yeah, and we should also give you bonus levels, that is important. So first of all you. Nice. Here are the bonus levels. Why is this getting so expensive so fast? There we go. Bonus levels. And 50 is the max. We are already almost at the max, like it's not far away. We have a little bit of money, so we'll buy these two. We'll get the flipping in. Because these still make us a humongous amount of money. Keep that in mind. Then we will go for... Do we care about the bonus amount? Because here's the thing. I actually can't afford that, you know. Like this is... both of these are ridiculously expensive. What is going on? Sword damage. Movement speed. Let's see how costly that... Dude, that's a wet fart in the wind. Like, I actually don't care about that at all. 13,000. We need 19,000. We almost have that. So, I'm giving them more movement speed to get around faster. Because they, like, the goal is that they one-shot the enemy, right? So, they need to find a new target pretty much immediately in an optimal case. And I think another thing we have to do, which I'm not the biggest fan of, is we have to go for the damage upgrades here. Max out the Stormy Mirror. Yep, we did that. 83,000. Now I would like to have the damage upgrade to make sure that we deal with the stronger enemies as well. That is so cheap. 92,000. How much do you have? Okay, you have way more. But now it should be a double hit. You have an insane amount. That is not a double hit. That is a triple hit. But that should be okay, right? Kind of. 131,000, alter Schwede. Jungs, it's a little bit too extreme for my taste, you know? We still have a few upgrades left for the Cyclops, so I would say these are the ones I focus on next. We never got to, like, maxing them out to begin with. Maybe I should just go for these. You know what? I will just max these out. I'm done with this. Earn 1 million essence. Yep, we casually did that. And these are getting so expensive, like it's not worth it. I wanted to go for them like one by one. But there's no way we can do that. Holy moly. And while I'm upgrading the one at the bottom there, we may as well just go for the hammer tier 4. I also want to go for the cost reduction because they're getting quite expensive. Let's check out what the costs are. 150... How long was I waiting? I mean, look at how fast it shoots up, though. Okay. We have a little bit of money. It's already gone. We have only 150 million left. That is 1/10 of what we just had a second ago. So yes, you get the money fast, but you also lose it equally fast. 30,000. Yeah, we can't afford... Like, this is what I've been upgrading the entire time. It's just... I don't even think it's worth it is the sad part. But I don't know it. Let's go for these two, and then we will just go for this guy to shoot out way more projectiles. And we have the final projectile. There's also speed, which I hope is the projectile and not the actual thing flying around, right? We can upgrade you. Yeah, this time we didn't have that much money because it didn't wait as long. What is the thing that we need, though? Cooldown probably is the best one. It just takes such a long time to do that. Like, all of these take such a long time to do them. I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but I don't think there are that many options of what I can do. I think we are just pretty much in the end game. 23k damage. And our weapon was finished. I've just saved up for all of these unique upgrades here with the gold, with the max HP, because they should stack up eventually by quite a bit. 500 million, yeah, we easily have that. It's not even close. Look at how fast it's going up. And it's gone. And it's gone. Yeah, but do you see the fireballs now? How many we are shooting out and how much they hit? The fireballs are quite nice. This guy, I feel disappointed by. I would love to see values that it shows somewhere what does what. So you get a better understanding of how good they are. Because right now, I don't want to invest more, but it could be it's like literally the best weapon that we are. It's fine. But yeah, it could be it's the best weapon that we have, and I just ignore it. Even more cooldown, this will be my next focus. And the final level of cooldown, 0.6 seconds. That is insane. But I don't really want to focus on this anymore. No. I never got this. This would have made this so much cheaper. Oh no. Wait, why did I go for the right one? No, it's a Cyclops. Yeah. Wait, no. This is the Golem. Okay. Oh. All is good. All is good. All is good. Okay. Dude, I just spooked myself. I thought I wasted so much money. The Lich. Essence to every... That will take... You know what? I'll do it. You see, the nice thing in these games is I can just go AFK and then I come back and we have the money for it. So I don't have to wait too long. Again, we have 1.5 billion. We have seen that now a couple of times. The Cyclops are maxed out. Perfect. You still have a humongous amount of time left. Here, everything is maxed out. We don't want to go for the Golem yet until we have the Lich. But I think before we get the Lich, we'll go for you. So you, achievement, slams the dungeon center with a radiant wave that... Then staggered explosions. There is the shield. Okay. I'm sure you're important, buddy. Like, I'm convinced you're important. Quantity? Wait, how's that not an achievement? Right? Oh no, yeah, to also buy them. Then it's an achievement. So we need a little bit more money. A wee bit more money. And then we have the next one finished. And there we go. That was the achievement to purchase all Cyclopses. Perfect. I feel like we should go for the new sword, right? This gives us more damage. That means we don't... But do we need more damage? How much HP? 4 point... Yeah, but the HP multiplier is also down. Like, this thing is just broken. We don't need more. What I'll do is we'll go for... Why is everything so expensive? Let's go for the cooldown, I guess. Right? And then we go for a bunch of damage. Size is also good. Why does the earthquake and the explosion have their own damage? Oh no. Well, but maybe it's bigger now. Like, let's take a look at it. That was only one big explosion. I thought you do like chuk 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 chuk. Chuk 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 chuk. It doesn't even tickle the Cyclops. Well, that makes sense, right? The Cyclops is really powerful. Yeah, that is close to a million. Well, it's 750,000. We now have enough for the Lich monster, and I kinda hope that is good. Nice, we got an achievement for that. So max quantity is the most important one. Quantity upgrade cost. I don't want to focus on it yet. Okay, we got you out of the way. Perfect. 600,000 for 50% bonus essence. Oh my god. Okay, let's get the upgrades. Let's get the Liches in. And you know what that means. The moment we get, first of all... we have the money. So we'll research you. But yes, now it's time to level you up. Right? And we also need to get the Liches in. Right. That our daggers have something to do. How much HP? 8.5k times 3 is, I think, 25.5k. Hey, don't zoom me if I get it wrong, because it's getting a little bit, you know... My mental is getting a little bit blasted. Mutant gold multiplier. So that is what we want to do for you now. We already got the quantity upgrade and the level upgrade. Good. There's HP. Let's go for the bonus gold. Let's go for the bonus gold. There's also quantity, but I don't think we could afford that, right? That is the big issue. Or that they are just maxed out. That could also be it. Another 5 level ups. And we can't afford it. That is good. That is a good sign. That we caught up is what I mean. Do I go for the damage on you guys or do I not care? I mean, I really don't want to care. I need the max quantity. This is so expensive. This is actually really expensive, all of this. Like, you think it's not that expensive until you look at how fast we produce. And the next one is 16,000. The next one after this, like 24,000 or so. The next one after that, like, let's take a look at this, right? Do you see how long it takes to get this one singular upgrade? And now, 24,000. Yeah, it's 50% more. Base essence, perfect. Then we'll go for the mutant chance. Both these are important, but first we want to get the quantity. I want to get this guy. Death flip duration. Hello there. You're my money. Yes. Yeah, that's I don't care about that guy. Isn't there... There's also crit in the very beginning. How much do we have to pay for that, though? 11 million. I mean, at this point, we sneeze at that. Right? That's a meme. The funny thing is though, 12,000. I just don't want to spend the 12,000. I feel like some of these upgrades, they're just way too expensive. So, it's not worth going for them because there are other things you need. And the list of things you need is so long. We will never go back to this. Like, this is 16,000 to get way more of the essence, which we actually care about, right? So why would I go back? Ever. We get you? Oh my god, we could actually afford that. Holy moly. But I can't buy anything else. Here's a quick recap, because I've done a lot at once. We almost finished out the earthquake, because my hope is the earthquake is good. You may notice it's very big. And the explosions, do you see that there are these round, yellow explosions that happen on the screen? Those are the explosions. I was always looking in the center for explosions around it. We also have a humongous amount of money. We can go for the next weapon, perfect, but I also got us damage, so we can make sure to one-shot these big boys here. They have 450,000 HP, so if we take a look at this, we deal roughly half of that. They are not maxed out yet. So I need more damage. Did I miss damage somewhere? I feel like I missed damage somewhere, like this can't be it. This can't be my maximum power. This is it? 330k is my maximum? I mean, we do crit. And we do crit quite often, so yeah, sure. Max out hammer damage. That is the max. Oh no. Oh no, that is the maximum. We can't go any further. This was just it. Okay, so I guess it's time to get the rest of the upgrades then. Complete hammer tier 4. Please don't tell me there's another one. Please don't tell me there's another one. But there is actually no other one. We are done. We are done. So we need you. Because purchase all swords and reach tier 4. Max sword attack speed is nice. The question is, do we need it? Right. Because now it has way more damage. It has the highest damage multiplier. So maybe we don't even need it. Oh, I have so much money. Oh my god, I have so much money. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, but the irony is, like, now we have all of this gold, right? What do we do with the gold? Nothing. Wait, if we do nothing, then we just don't further upgrade the levels. We keep it at this level. So we just go for the quantity the moment it's ready. Perfect. Bam, bam. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe we don't. So we have more things. First of all, this needs 4 more level ups and we are done. I don't think I've upgraded this at all. Maybe we should go for a little bit of area and attack speed. But what I don't like is it feels a little bit draining. You definitely need to play this as an idle game more than as an incremental game. Right? Because, like, look at how much we collect stuff, right? Okay, so you see this here, right? Keep a focus on that. And now take a look at this. 180,000. 120,000. 91,000 has 3 more upgrades. 128,000 has 2 upgrades. You know? So I'll not get there anytime soon. This will take forever. I can't even get the Lich, and that is the next thing I need. And the fireballs, honestly speaking, they're useless. The earthquake, honestly speaking, also useless. I feel like the only thing that matters is our main attack. Because wherever that is, it clears out. And you know what? I am way faster than you, my friend. Like, you just suck. I'm sorry. I wanted to do it with the automatic way because it's automatic. But I am so much faster and so much more efficient. But even now, do you see how slow this is shooting up to get these super expensive upgrades? Do you see how much damage the swords have? We'll now switch over to near. I'm not sure if this will ruin our entire plan of going after the liches, right? That is a big part of my plan. But if they don't have to travel this much, they don't waste a lot of time, and now they actually have so much damage, they should be able to demolish the enemies. Now, I would point out a sword that we can focus on. Is it just me or is there no sword? Like, do you anywhere see a sword flying around? They are meant to look like this, I think. No, they are meant to look like these purple swords. They are all in the top left. Why are they all chilling together, you idiots? You absolute buffoons. Oh, there is even more. Oh my god. Like, this thing will be so strong, but do we need that? Oh yeah, we need that. Wait, minus HP for the golems? I should have gotten that a while ago. Oh no. More gold, more... Well, we don't really need the gold. Like, don't get me wrong, we want the gold. But I think we are further behind on these upgrades than we are on the gold upgrades. But maybe it's 400,000, weißt du, das ist halt einfach, ne? Like, let's get the crit and see how much it costs. This should actually be manageable, yeah. But it's only 1%. Every time you see me upgrade the crit and waste the currency that we need for everything else, it's only 1%. So my current goal is that we will max out the liches right now, that we get as much essence as possible, which takes a very long time, and then we will buy every single upgrade that exists, but I don't think any one of them is a major boost. Like, what we have right now is pretty much what we are working with, and I just have to accept that. Okay, I was AFK for forever, because I wanted to have all of these stat upgrades. Should we also go for the damage? I still can't afford... Wait. That is an achievement. We did it. So, I wanted to have the stat upgrades, because this should... It's actually not that No, never mind. It's actually really expensive. Cool. Sword damage. Nice. We only need one more. That is actually the cheapest one right now. And I will take over again for a moment. Oh my god. Okay, this is quite hypnotic, right? Like, this is just beautiful. But do you think I want to do this for half an hour? No. It's time for the auto. We also have the final earthquake damage upgrade. That is an achievement. What do we do now? Quantity upgrade cost. Tex, you didn't just forget this again, right? You didn't just forget this again. Hey, it doesn't change that much, but it would have been nice to have that early on. Do you see how slow this is going up? For this. 50% more essence. It's not really 50%, right? Because we have that upgrade a couple of times already. So we probably just get 5%. And I want to get this damage upgrade so the swords are finished and can take on the enemies. We have a little bit of money. Like, it looks like a lot of money, right? It looks like we have a humongous amount of... No, we don't. This is like... This is 5 billion. Maybe the extra death flip chance? Sure. You know, this is bonus money. If it works out the way that I imagine it works out. And yes, I still don't know what it does. Like, I think I know what it does. That we get double the money. Like, a chance to just instantly die, like a spawn kill. Do we maybe see it somewhere? No, it's so hard because they flip either way. So we wouldn't notice if they flip again. Earn 10 million essence. But you actually... You're kidding me, right? There's no way I paid this much so far. Do you see how slow it's going up? This is the highest rate we've ever had, right? And it's going up this slowly. Imagine you have to get to 10 million. Well, okay, to be fair, kind of normal that you build this up over time, right? So it's like if you take a look at any game and you look at your currency that you've earned, that you needed to unlock stuff, it's like, oh my god, that's so much, but it's actually not that much because you played for a while. And we have the final damage upgrade, 167,000. What is it with this game and 6-7? What? Bonus crit? Also about time, you know, because then we sometimes one shot. That is actually really cheap, fun enough. I'll go for the attack speed. Max out hammer speed. Max out hammer range. Where's the rest of the crit? Here. This is so expensive. Purchase all golems. Monsters give 50% bonus gold. There's another one for 600k. Just 600k, it's fine. Max out golem level. Wait, that is an achievement on its own. Why did I think it wasn't? So I've gotten all of these here. This will take a while until we have them. But these are the final upgrades. Level 50 on both of these will finish the game. Well, not finish the game, you know. We have a few more upgrades. Actually, we don't. Right. You're done. Everything is done. The sword is still here. But we just need this stuff. Is the gold more important at this point? I don't think so, right? No, oh my god, there are so many expensive upgrades. Yeah, we can't upgrade the lich level yet. Purchase all liches. Alright, we did that. Perfect. I'm getting ready to upgrade them. These ones here should also be possible. The only thing we need is, we need a few more upgrades. We also have a few more of these, which we can afford. That is an achievement to max out all of the sword upgrades. So we are done with this. We are done with this. Did I equip? Oh, come on, imagine I didn't equip that. We are done. No, we need 2 more. And we need 480,000 for that. But that is the blue essence still. So I still don't want to upgrade their level. And look at this. The golden chalice. Now, I would rush this, because if it gives us a lot of money, you know, that would be perfect. But I feel like it's the final upgrade of the game, and I want to do this last, right? That is fitting. The final 2 upgrades. Now we also need to buy them. Bam, 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 bam. Double achievement. Next up is this guy. I hope we can afford this. My guts are telling me, I think. We can't afford this. We can afford this. We can't afford this. We are so close to it. This is actually really far away. We have the final upgrade. That is the second last achievement. Why does it say there are 3 achievements? Why does it say that? Here is the chalice. Max out all nodes. Unlock the chalice. Wait, that was it. Oh, there actually wasn't another achievement. This is just it. We did it. We've completed the game. There's the chalice. But why are the monsters free? What? Collect all monsters and upgrade them to fill the chalice. You have filled the golden chalice. Thank you for playing Monster Flipper. We did it. That was the final achievement. Yes, there was one more. I knew it. I hope you enjoyed Monster Flipper, and if you did, the link to the game is in the description that you can wishlist it. And if you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See ya the next time.